I told him, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but this is not, we're gonna get into issues with co-terming or co-employment laws, right? There's co-employment laws, and there's that sort of gray area that you're working with, and I explained to him where that starts to occur, especially when you're dictating sign-on bonuses and you're doing these things where it's more of feeling like a employee. Now bonuses, I mean. I always felt the one thing, even to this day, which we can get into later on, is the one thing that was the natural ability that I had was writing music.
So when did you start playing music?
Funny story. So I went to this concert with my older sister, and she loved Rick Springfield. I don't know if you folks know who Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl, and all that. Anyways, we went to this concert. It was pretty, this was back in the days when we lived in Sacramento, California, and it just inspired me. I mean, there was solos going out into the night. I found myself the next week going to this local guitar shop and just sort of dreaming that, I want to play guitar one day. I want to feel like that person. All right, this one's old timer.
There's no audience.
It's called Gravedigger. It's one of the few things I can do with singing at the same time. So let's try this. Ready? Through high school at this point, and I learned to sort of make some music a little bit, especially solos. I was becoming a pretty good solo artist. And I graduated high school, and then because of all the different things that were going on in my life, moving to New Jersey and moving away, I stopped playing for many years, and really didn't get back into it until I was probably in college, for the most part. One day my younger brother, he's like, hey, this guy I know from his high school at the time, he's like, hey, he plays music. And I ignored it at the first couple of times, like, all right, yeah, plays music. But then he's like, no, you should really meet with him. Went there the first day we got together, and we're playing, like, I don't even know this kid. And we start playing, and I start playing a rhythm. He starts playing a rhythm with it. He has a bass, he puts a bass into it, and I'm just like, what is going on here? Why is this, is it only me? Like, is it just me, or why is this sounding so good? this is about a year into it. I had maybe 7 or 8 original completed songs. Most of them were directly written by me, especially the lyrics are all written by me.
I recently found out, my dad actually recently found in the making of this, that he has a binder full of all of the songs he wrote, and like the actual like written lyrics down or typed depending on how he did it. And it's so weird because I've like heard these songs my whole life, but actually like seeing them, like him writing it and like some of the lyrics being different and like them written on the back of like biology notes is like so crazy to me, because it like makes them like, wow, like he actually did do this, you know? So I kind of wanted to go through it because I have the binder here, and I'll show you guys some of this. But
it was the dynamics at the time, eventually, I got married, engaged, and then married.
That's how we used to talk about our lives while I was waiting for my visa and everything. And in one of those moments, when I was waiting for his letter, that he sent me the cassette with it. And in that cassette, he said, oh, listen to the song. I wrote it for us, and, I composed it and everything. So that was very shocking, to me, and I enjoyed it. So that's how I got to learn about his passion or love for music.
So after that, life came, and it hits you like a brick wall sometimes, Music took a backseat to the backseat, and I really stopped playing for a long time. This room stayed quiet for maybe 3 years, at least 3-4 years, where we just did nothing down here. It's cold room. Yeah, so then my son, I noticed he was a pretty good singer, and he started to really impress me a little bit. And he had a bunch of variety shows, and it was kind of cool. I was like, I wouldn't say like producing him with original music, but it was all these covers.
So yeah, it would be like, couple weeks process, and then I would just get up on stage and do my thing, and it was fun, performing in front of classmates and stuff, but also more about getting me and my dad together and working on these songs and projects was the beauty of it, I think.
Now, everybody, I need to sing this part with me. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We don't think I guess you are mine. We don't think don't know I'm good. We don't think I guess you are mine. We don't think don't know I'm good. We don't think I guess you are mine. We don't think don't know I'm good. We don't think I guess you are mine. I guess you are mine. You watch me.
With his whole production, and if you ever seen it, you'll see him like going on the stage and kind of, acting like a star and everything. And it was really good, and I was really proud of him.
how did you get back into music the last 3-4 years? And what do you mean by that?
So I have to say my daughter brought me back into music, or maybe I brought her into music. I don't know.
I realized that this entire time I haven't included myself in it. Clearly, I haven't interviewed myself. I haven't talked about the influence of my dad's music on me. And I realized that I can't make a movie about my dad's influence from his music career without including myself, because arguably, I'm probably the person it influenced the most.
I had her sing one of my favorite songs, which is, called Wrong for Me. I was actually trying to hire a professional singer for this. And my daughter came by one day, and, the guy, Andrew, his name is, he's like, hey, why don't you just maybe if you just sang it, a girl's voice, she can get it better. And she wasn't even there at the time. And she sang it, and it was pretty good. And I was like, oh, wow. I didn't even realize Hira knew how to sing at all, honestly. And then we recorded it, and then he showed it to the lady, and she did it again. But then I was back there, and then Andrew's like, I think your daughter might be the right one to do this. If we work a little bit on some of her hip pitches and voices and all. We brought her back in, and she ended up doing the song, and it sounded great.
I fell in love with music production when I was watching him remake this song, and really saw the way his mind works, and like, this fill needs to be here, this is the way the solo needs to be, the timing's off here, and I'm just like, how do you hear that? It was pretty amazing to see a part of your parent in a way you've never seen before.
And then somewhere along the line, and I can't remember exactly, and she might be able to say it better than I will, but she said, hey, what about me trying to learn a guitar? And
he doesn't like play around with it. He's not like, oh yeah, like play guitar. Like, he's like, okay, sure. So then I started playing his guitar, and then I started doing it more and more and more every time I came home. But literally the first song I learned was my dad's. Like, it's like the basic chords of one of his songs. Like, that was the first time I learned a song. And I think that's pretty special that, it wasn't some like random singer. Like, I was able to, play my dad's music, which was really special to me.
Again, I love the fact that I feel like I've lived two different worlds where I've, made some really good songs, I believe, meaningful songs, and then been able to work a great corporate life. Getting back to vendor management, or how you measure that, whether it's SLAs or KPIs or just factors around how things are in the QBRs, I don't know, and being successful and being able to provide a really good life for my family, and also for them to just find their own journey and find their own passion and find their own state in life.
I'm in finance and going to law school, and he's in finance procurement, and I was like, you can have a job that you love totally outside of the arts, and you can still pursue your passion on the side and have a happy, fulfilled life, and it can make an impact on somebody. The fact that he was able to do that is just so special, and it influenced me.
Life hits you like a brick wall at times, and sometimes it takes your passion away. Don't let it take it away. Get back to it. You'll be successful, but you also need to, your energy within inside you needs to be successful, and you have to be able to have an outlet. You have to have that, whatever it is, have that passion that you want to keep, and keep it no matter what.
Yeah. I'll play his songs for the rest of my life, and have that influence hopefully spread. All right. This is She's Never Coming Back by Wasabi. She's Never
Check two.
This is not take two. This is take one. This is not the time.
Okay, let's go.
Looking at your watchboard.
Yeah, no.
What's going on, huh? You got better places to be?
Okay.
Alright guys, this is
Take five.
Take what?
Take five.
This is
No.
take this is take one. I don't know what we're talking about. That's good enough.
Take one, take two.
Take
Lead singer,
Take 20.